My name is Catherine Donaway. My husband and I have lived on Smith Island for a little over a year. We retired early because we enjoy the way of life here on Smith Island. It's much slower. It's a quieter way of life. It also affords me the ability to do what I love, which is quilting, and the art that is associated with it. It brings the joy to my heart, and I'd like to share that with you. We have some art quilts that I'll show you. This is my latest art quilt. It's of a crane taking flight out of the marsh. This is called a picture quilt because it was a picture that was taken by one of the residents, Dana Ensley, and I blew it up and created a pattern and collaged it together. Then I have a fish quilt that actually has a real fish hook, fishing lure, on it. This is a pattern by Miss England that I've done. And then these are some of the baby quilts that I've done for my grandkids. This is one of the sunrise. And this is with butterflies and tulips. As you can see, they're well worn, well loved. This one is the moon and the stars. This one is a larger quilt. It's with the carpenter's square on it. I love it because of the blues and the yellows and how it stands out so much, and the contrast in the colors. This is one of the first quilts that I've done, that I did. So it has a lot of the older fabrics. Each square is different. But it's also a bed-sized quilt. And then over here is some of the other things that I do. I do bowl holders. These are perfect for putting bowls of soup that you just get out of the microwave. They're also great for ice cream, so that way your hands aren't cold. They're also reversible, so that way you can have either pattern on either side. They come in a lot of different fabrics. I do a lot of nautical fabrics, crab fabrics of course, considering where we live. I've just started doing the different, what they call batik fabrics, because I love the different striations in the fabric. I've also started making, I haven't put them together yet, but placemats. And then I also have, these are microwave heating pads, and you can also use them as ice packs. But they're all natural. This one here actually comes with cherry pits on the inside. These retain their heat much better than rice. You don't have to worry about moisture, so that way they don't mold or get that ooky smell. I actually keep them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer, so that way if you need an ice pack, it's all ready for you. And it also helps the cherry pits retain the moisture, which in turn helps give you moist heat, which is a lot better than the dry heat that a regular heating pad gives you. I have two different sizes. This is the long one for your back or to wrap around your neck and shoulders. And I also have a nice square one. And I also have the small, what they call hand warmers, but they can also be used as the boo-boos for small children if they get insect bites or a small boo-boo. They're great because they're already in the freezer, and so you can just pull one out and put it on the small bump or bruise, and it makes them feel so much better instead of putting an ice cube on it. And we can also, they also come with flaxseed. Flaxseed has a natural oil already in them. So again, it's a moist heat if it's put in the microwave. And again, I keep these in the freezer in a Ziploc bag to retain the moisture in the oil. This is one of the patterns that I'm working on. I like to do the Mariner's Compass. This is one of the quilts that I hope to get done for the upcoming show. This is only one of the blocks in the new quilt. I'm planning to have 6 or 9 different Mariner Compass blocks, showcasing or trying out different fabric colors for the new block. This is the way I practice. This is my practice board. So I have a whole bunch of fabrics that I try out before I actually start piecing it together. So thank you for visiting, and I hope to see you at the show.